All right, so we're starting this reading off with some dragon energy. I felt dragon energy, so I just felt, all right, let's pull it. And this is the first thing that came up. I'm also feeling something else, so we'll pull that as well. But we got orange dragon, okay, bringing soul families and communities together. So you might be manifesting and bringing in your soul tribe or creating a new community or a new environment so you can manifest your soul tribe and your people. But it says spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. And automatically, what I'm feeling is what we need to do as a collective, especially right now with all these beautiful changes happening for the new earth, is to begin to see everything and everybody as one, because we are one. And the more that we operate in that oneness as source, the easier it is for us to be in the proper frequency to be a magnet for the things which we desire, which is could be material wealth, it could be your soul tribe, your soul family. But yeah, automatically what I'm feeling right now is you got the orange dragon working with you, and you're bringing in your soul family, and you're creating some cool community. So keep doing what you're doing. And then we got air and fire dragon, expands your creative energies, okay? Harness your creativity, excitement, and enthusiasm. Communicate your passion. Once again, I'm seeing some orange energy. We got that fire energy. You might be a fire sign. Or you might be called to create some fire, get in your creative bag. That's what I'm feeling right now. So I don't know what you like to do, but yeah, it's time, man. We got yes at the top of the deck here, so it's time for you to start creating. Okay, let's see what else we got. Okay, something fell. I'm not picking that up right now. Inner child healing. And I feel automatically, yeah, like when you create, you're healing that inner child. When you're in your creative expression, when you're being authentic, creating is something that's really important to you, is what I feel. It helps you. That's something that anchors you into your inner child and makes you feel free. It makes you feel like you can play with life, because everybody tries to make life so serious. I get it. But for you, creating is such a big thing. So make sure you keep doing that. And automatically, also what I'm feeling is like, that's you, the grown version of you. But like when you're creating, it almost creates like a protective shield around the inner child. A version of you is what I'm feeling right there. So that's powerful. Super beautiful. And I'm feeling throat chakra energy right now. I don't know. Yeah, something to do with your throat chakra. Maybe you need to be singing, speaking, whatever it is, sharing your opinions, your perspectives with the world. And automatically, also, we got the sacred plan. This is a part of the sacred plan. You are on the sacred plan right now. Your soul tribe coming into your life right now is a part of the sacred plan. You getting in your creative bag is part of the sacred plan, because your creations don't just affect you. It affects everything and everybody else as well in the collective. You got to understand, we're all one, right? So it's a part of the sacred plan. You might be a light worker, a starseed, somebody who's here to make a difference. So make sure you're creating if you feel called to create at this time. And we got power and intention. Yeah, man, using your power. I also feel another dragon energy that wants to come through with that. And once again, we got the air and fire dragon. Can't make that up. So yeah, like get in your creative bag, because you're in your power when you're doing that. And like be intentional with your creations. Don't just create like whimsically. Like nah, like it's air and fire. So it's like, yeah, use the downloads, use that air energy, but make sure you're channeling in that fire, that passion with it, really come from the heart is what I'm saying. Like what I'm feeling is like be powerful with it, but be intentional with it as well, with your creation. So that was really cool that once again, the dragons wanted to come through. We got manifestation. So whatever you're creating might be bringing in a big manifestation, or the creation itself is a manifestation. Maybe this is something you've been wanting to do, just you doing it, being in your creative energy again, being in that creative bag. It's the ultimate manifestation. Maybe you've been wanting to be in a place within yourself internally to get to that point, and that's amazing right there. Or what I'm feeling is you creating the things that you're meant to create is going to bring in and attract your soul family. How you got to read these cards and the messages ultimately is they all connect together, right? And there's so many different ways we can interpret it, but ultimately what I'm feeling is it's very multi-dimensional. You creating is the manifestation, but what you're creating is going to bring in more manifestations as well. All right. And learning experience. What else wants to come through with this? Something else here. Okay, let's see. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Yeah, so like you've had to go through maybe a lot of learning experiences, which has helped you in your creations. Maybe you could take those experiences, rather like, when we go through some dark times, or it's just you're not a stagnant period of your life, or you feel like things aren't working out in your favor, use that energy, channel that energy into your creations is what I'm feeling. Because look, as you can see, she's sitting there, she's tapping in, she's like, the vibe I'm getting is that she's really reminiscing on her experiences with her eyes closed, but she's holding up that light, and that light is the creative energy. It's the creative stuff that she is creating. So and it's like it's connected together, like her holding the light within her and holding that lighthouse, or sorry, not the lighthouse, the lantern as well. The lantern is the creation, but that creation can't, that lantern can't be there unless she's expressing that light that's within her. And a lot of the times what we think is darkness is actually the light, because the darkness we experience and we face in our life is the things that are going to help us propel us to what we are meant to create and what we are meant to do here. Because if we don't go through things, if we don't learn things, if we don't go through those difficult times, how are we going to be of help to somebody else? How are we going to create something that people need automatically? That's where manifestation comes in, is when you're doing things and creating things that are going to help people. And you know, people are going to want to buy things that help their life, or they're going to want to consume things that are going to help them or they feel inspired by. So people are going to be inspired by you is what I'm feeling. And you're a visionary, so take action on those inspired ideas. Pleiades energy, it says also, so you might feel connected to the Pleiadians is what I'm feeling here. Okay, let's put down this deck. So you're a very powerful creator. We know that, and it's time for you to start creating. Sandalphon, okay? You got the brother of Archangel Metatron, okay? This archangel sits very close with God, and it says the time is now. This is a moment of acceleration. Go for it. Don't hold back. Proceed. All of your hard work, focus, prayers, and intentions have led you to this pivotal moment. Any hesitation you might be experiencing is just a sign that you are on the verge of something wonderful. This is the time for you to surmount your fears once and for all. Stand in your power. Angels have your back. And the activation is, I trust when the universe says yes. Let's say it together. I trust when the universe says yes. This is very powerful. So yeah, like the time is now. Sandalphon saying, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And also we got Violet Flame, and it says surrender and release the past. So maybe you felt like, like, I don't know, like I'm doubting myself. I don't know if the world needs this. I don't know if I'm good enough, or maybe it's too late. Maybe too much time has passed. No, you got to release that energy, because we need you right now. We need you in your creative bag. We need, whether you want to create a company, whether you want to create a new business, whether you want to create a new product, whether you want to create an album, whether you want to create a YouTube video, a YouTube channel, like now is the time. Like now is the time of the creatives. You know, we're entering the age of Aquarius. We're entering the year of the fire horse also, okay? So you're being supported at this time. And we got, I don't know how to pronounce this, Higher or something, but longing for home, homesick for the stars. And what I'm feeling is like, you've been wanting to be in this creative energy, but like you've been feeling like you can't. You've been feeling like the past is either keeping you stuck, or maybe it's the judgments of the people around you. But also I'm feeling starseed energy here whenever I pull this card, because it says homesick for the stars. So what I'm feeling is like, how you will feel at home is when you create. And that's like me, for example. I feel at my best when I'm creating. Oh, dropped a card again. Whether I'm making music or whether I'm channeling videos like this for you guys right now, it's like that's when I feel best. That's when I feel most connected to the home, like my home, my source within myself. And even with my star family, that's when I feel most connected. So I'm feeling the same thing for you. And we also got Earth pulsing. Pulse of the Mother, slow down, time and nature. And then we also have Stargate Heart right here at the top of the deck. And I'm feeling those two are together. So what I'm feeling is it's time to really connect with the heart space again, and really channel that into your creations rather than the doubt. And recognize also, it's like, it says slow down in time and nature. But what I'm feeling is like, yeah, nature energy, it will be good for you 100%. Like spend as much time in nature as you can, right? Like, why not? Mother Gaia is amazing. But what I'm feeling is this is mainly about, like, it says pulse of the mother. And what I'm feeling like, that's like the pulse of the creations. The mother is what births the creation, right? So what I'm feeling is it's okay to take your time with your creations, and to slow down, and to not rush into things as much, and to not force it, and really connect with the heart, you know, because when you're connected with the heart space of your creations, that's when you're going to create your best, but that's when it's going to be able to impact the collective the most, is what I'm feeling. Okay, new deck. An archangel wants to come through. That's what I'm feeling right now. All right, Archangel Jeremiah or Jeremiel. Personal responsibility. Take responsibility for your choices. This is an opportunity for inner growth. So yeah, it's like, you know, we could sit here and be resentful, be like, why didn't this work out? Or you could compare yourself to somebody else, or to the world. Why is the world so messed up? Or why haven't I created the life of my dreams yet? But it's time to take personal responsibility for your own vibration. We have to remember also, as much as spirit is leading everything, our own personal vibration and our own perspective on things really does change the way things happen, because we are the creators of our reality. And when we line up in frequency, like when we align ourselves to the vibration of it already being done, as the wish already being fulfilled, as you living in the end, that is so important as well. So make sure that you're taking personal responsibility for the creations that you make, but also for your own vibrations at this time. We got Venusian Galactic Council, star being guides, answer the call, time to shine. It's time for you to step out. It's time for you to be seen because the world needs you. You also might be connected to Venus energy, or that Venus energy in your chart might be important for you right now at this time. But it says star being guides, so this goes back to the star card that I pulled, longing for home. You're definitely a star seed, and being a star seed's not easy. It's really not. Yeah, confirmation. You are a star seed. Great lessons, halls of learning, spirit guides. Once again, guides are coming through. So your guides are really like encouraging you. They're around you right now. They want to see you succeed. They want to see you feel successful, and they know that you feel the most successful when you are creating. So please start creating. What else do we got here? Ascended Masters. Gaia wants to come through. Look at it. We have Earth pulsing once again. So you might be very connected to Mother Earth, to Mother Gaia, and spending time out in nature might be really significant for you, or creating out in nature even. Maybe you're meant to go out and do something or create something that's going to either help Mother Earth or create something in Mother Earth that's going to bring in your expansion and your abundance, is what I'm feeling. And it says resilient spirit, Earth connections, stay rooted in trust and faith. And this also connects to the personal responsibility, where it says like you need to be in the proper vibration to anchor in the manifestations, to anchor in the soul family, and to anchor in the experiences that you want to feel. You have to stay rooted as a tree would and as Gaia would, just really recognize that your own reflection is just mirrored back to you in this experience. This is very quantum, and you are a very quantum being, especially as a starseed. So just recognize that good things are on the way and helpful people. I'm feeling that soul tribe energy again. The more that you stay rooted and the more you stay connected to yourself, the quicker these good things are going to come in. All right, reconsider. So maybe just reconsider. This comes back to taking your time again. Really, another card fell. It says trust. Okay, so that's connected to the reconsider. So maybe don't rush into things is what I wanted to initially say, but it's also just like reconsider doubting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because when you stay rooted, because it's so easy to get lost in the negative thoughts where it's like, oh, I hate this, like this has got to end, this energy, blah, blah, I just want to move forward. Yes, but sometimes I know that energy very well, trust me. But sometimes that doesn't help you. Sometimes that actually slows things down. So just trust the process. Reconsider. When you start to think negatively or feel those negative emotions, try to be in the I am awareness. Try to observe as consciousness and not get yourself wrapped into everything. Don't identify with every single thought that you have, and let go and trust the process. Now is a time of letting go, trusting, creating. I feel like pulling one more dragon here. Let's see what we got. I'm only going to take a little bit of the deck. This is going to be the last card. Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus. So yeah, starseed energy. Once again, you are definitely a starseed. Maybe Arcturians, opens you to knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light. So yeah, I feel like when it comes to your creations, it's time to create for the new earth. We're not creating for the old earth here anymore. Not anymore. That's done now, right? We know what time it is. It's time for expansion. It's time for healing. It's time for love. I feel like pulling one more card. Create your own story, okay? Cherubim. So nothing is set in stone. You are the creator of your life, the co-creator of your life. The circumstances you have experienced up to this point have been linked to the choices you've made and the karma of your ancestors. Now is a pivotal time for you to begin moving into a space where you can create a story that's more aligned to your needs and ultimately the calling of your soul. And the activation for that is I recognize my ability to direct the experiences of my life. And this is where I felt like taking the personal responsibility for your own vibration, for your manifestations, and for your creations. Because if you do this properly, if you line up the frequency properly, if you really get into that heart space creative bag, you're not only going to pull in some big manifestations, you're going to be pulling in your soul tribe, and automatically you're going to be your most authentic self. And that's what you really want, man. When you're vibrating as you, the truest you, and you're not listening to the world and you're blocking out what they think, because it doesn't matter what they think, and you're just living for you, man, that's the best. That's when all the good stuff can come in. And that's when you're going to feel the best about yourself. One last card. We got Hathor light codes. A lot of star being energy. We had Pleiades come through. Arcturians, Hathors. This is amazing. Light immersion, full system upgrade, and power recall. Once again, I'm just feeling a lot of star beings and star guides around you. Last card. Okay, source says, I keep saying last card, but more keeps coming up. Holy Grail. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You are what you seek. That's that mirror energy I was talking about. But look, that cup is overflowing. So you got some big abundance coming in. Stay in your heart space. Get in your creative bag. I can't wait to see what you create. All right, my name is Anthony Koneski. Make sure you turn on post notifications and subscribe to me here on YouTube because you're not gonna want to miss amazing readings like this. I don't know. I felt tongue tied this whole reading, this whole channeling. So throat chakra energy is definitely specific here. But yeah, like, keep doing what you're doing. It's amazing. And yeah, subscribe, tap in, drop some comments below, and follow me on TikTok as well, Anth Infinity 8. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace and love.